To you live from Warehouse 23 on the waterfront of the Columbia River, High Five Media presents Hello Vancouver! With special guests, Project Transformation, Stacey Graham from the Humane Society for Southwest Washington, musical guest, Opera Quest Northwest. And now, here's your host. She's waiting for her payout from Fox News, Temple Lens, everybody.
Thank you, Jim. And I'm here with Rachel Neer from Project Transformation Northwest. So everybody, please welcome Rachel. So I just heard about Project Transformation a little bit ago. I met with Rachel, found out what they're doing, and let's just start with, can you tell us a little bit about what is Project Transformation?
Absolutely. Project Transformation Pacific Northwest is a new branch of a national program. This is our very first summer, and we're going to be working with the kids in the communities of Clark County this summer. We hire college interns to come, and during the day they lead summer enrichment programs with a literacy focus and a focus on social and emotional learning for kids kindergarten to 6th grade that are in high poverty, high trauma communities. And the focus of the program is to help them get their literacy levels up so they can return to school in the fall in a better place than when they left.
Excellent. And we have a number of programs already going in the community. Like I know that the parks departments have summer camps, and there's also some of the schools and other things have summer camps. So if this is a summer program, how is it different from those?
This summer program runs with the same kids for 8 weeks straight, and we're in the community. We're in 3 local churches, and they're in churches that are closest to these communities of high poverty. And we pull them in, we pull in the kids and we pull in the families, and we engage on a different level, both religiously and community socially. We pull them into churches, and we invite community members to come in to read with the kids and to build relationships. There's a lot of one-on-one mentoring that happens with the kids, and we build the relationship with the kid and we keep it throughout the year. And we work to help alleviate some of the stress on some of the other programs, because there's so many kids that really would benefit from summer programs, but there's just not the space for it. And so we're here to provide another outlet.
That's fantastic. And you have an interesting structure as far as you the staff you have for the programs, and then how you use volunteers. So what does that look like as far as what the experience is in a day of the program?
So the kids come in, and they come and have breakfast. Breakfast will be provided by Share with a partnership with them this summer. And in the morning, they do morning rotation times. So for 30 minutes, they'll read one-on-one with an adult, and this is what helps get their literacy levels up. Then they'll do other enrichment things in the morning. They'll do science and math classes, they'll do some fine arts education stuff, and they'll do some recreation stuff, and lots of things to bring them together and to get them thinking about learning in the community in different ways. Then they have lunch, and then they do something in the afternoon, and that's different depending on the day and the theme that we have.
And you are affiliated with a church, and I am completely blanking actually on which one, so please forgive me.
United Methodist Church.
Okay, yeah. Great. United Methodist, which is also a church in our community that is doing a lot of social service and a lot of outreach work. How does religion factor into the programming with the kids?
We bring the kids, and we don't tell them about religion by waving a Bible at their face. We found that to be a very ineffective way of communicating the gospel, believe it or not. We show the kids who Jesus is by being the hands and feet of Christ in the world. And we show them who Jesus is, and we show them what the gospel is by feeding them and by providing them a safe place to be and by providing them a safe place to start to ask these questions. And we plant seeds that are a lot deeper than a lot of their Sunday school seeds or a lot of what they would hear from what you might think of as evangelists.
And I think that's really, I was intrigued when I heard about it because, religion and church, organized religion, isn't necessarily for everybody, but this is a community that is heavily churched and where it is something that is very important to a lot of people. So I think it's interesting that this exists as an offering for those for whom that is important. And it's an interesting way to spread it out, because we also, as far as kids in our community who have need and families that have need, it's excessive. And there is no end of need, and it's very nice to see another program coming in, and that we can have this full array of options for people in our community who are often the ones who don't have options to begin with. Now, if somebody knows a family or is a family themselves who wants to get kids involved in the program, how can they find out about it?
They can call our office. Our office is located at Vancouver First United Methodist Church, and we have some cards out in the lobby and some information if you want to hear more. Give us a call. We'll post a link live so that kids and families can register online as well. And that's how we'll be taking our applications, and that'll be live in the next month or so.
Wonderful.
So keep an eye out.
All right, well, Rachel, thank you so much for joining us, telling us a bit about Project Transformation. And check it out in the lobby and check them out online. Thank you so much.
Thank you.